26 points in the paint in that opening quarter. We're 13 of 15 in the paint, 74% overall from the floor. But maybe this was the wildest nugget of that first quarter. Cleveland had 7 dunks, tied for their most in a quarter. Towns and Brunson trying to do everything they can on the offensive end to keep the Knicks attached. Towns now up to 9 points. Brunson had 16 in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell digging in and flipping it home.
Wade coming on the floor. You get the 5 around the perimeter, and now you get a pick and pop option. That spreads the floor for one-on-one for Donovan Mitchell from the three-point line.
Saw him last night have 20 in the third quarter after he had started the game 2 for 15 as Mobley shooting it over 37%.
Last night with Karl Anthony Towns is he didn't settle in the second half. He struggled early in the ball game, didn't settle, started attacking the rim, scoring in the paint. Very efficient second half because of that.
Shaman has a poke from behind by Jerome. Cavs able to control. Cavs have hit their last 8 shots. Here's Mitchell through the lane, whirls it up and in, plus the foul. What an acrobatic finish.
Very business-like approach, right, with this Cleveland ball club. The sacrifice, business-like approach, game in and game out.
That was something Kenny Atkinson was talking about last night as well, as Towns loses it. Dean Wade into the game, returning from injury tonight. Coming up with that steal. Here's Jerome, 2-man action with Mobley. Hunter lost it. Hot potato for a moment. Mitchell can't hit the 3. Kenny Atkinson was saying, look, I told the guys, hey, we got to go. We can't say, all right, we can ease into the second half. No, we need to continue. Everything we're doing now is going to prepare us for what happens in now 56 days at the start of the rings in a 3, and the Cavs just have it all going on offensively.
Well, it absolutely is. And then the other thing is healthy competition. There's a lot of quality depth here, right? And you know, Kenny Atkinson has been very transparent with his guys. Like, if you don't have it one night, somebody else is going to have it, and that's going to be the night that you don't play, right? And so there's a healthy competition to bring your best every single day.
Payne can't finish. Percent from the floor. Here's Mitchell spinning and flipping it in. A 17-point Cavs lead. Here's Towns, met by Mobley, and a foul.
Cavaliers fouls number 4, Evan Mobley. His first.
In between these teams, met in late October, a 110-104 Cavs win. They'll play twice in April. McBride to the corner, Payne off. Rebound deflected away by Okoro. Another piece just returned to the competition that you're talking about. Hunter, mid-range, short. A 14-2 Cavs run, and look, they just can't miss right now. 74% from the floor, and Tom Thibodeau needs another timeout. Cleveland has already put up
15.
Now, if you're wondering, well, what is the Cavs season high in first half this season? They actually put up 91 against 10. Still some work to do to get to that number.
Well, Mitchell, they got some time.
Yeah, well, Mitchell might have 3 free throws coming here. Bridges picks up his first, and they're going to change it now to 2 free throws instead of 3 as Mitchell. It's this. Since they can't grow a proper beard.
I was going to say, you got the accessory, the beard, right?
I'm trying. And a nope. Meanwhile, 15 points. Mobley has 13. Hunter, pull-up jumper. Rims off, his first miss of the game, but Okoro able to rebound it.
Man, that's got to be frustrating, you know, for pure Tom Thibodeau. You've got a good...
Cavs with 14 assists already in the half. Here's Towns trying to use his girth on Mobley, unable to hit the... Mitchell lobs it in, knocked away. And Towns able to control it. Towns, what a feed down the floor to Bridge.
Score in transition, but there has to be consistent defensive energy.
Back-to-back turnovers.
No, I might have had a few choice words, but I was down the sideline from Bill Lambier, who had more few choice words than I did,
yes,
right?
Yes, his baseline was choice
It
words.
was.
You can rebound, and you can have low turnovers. You're going to be in any game. And there's no reason that anybody on your roster can't do that. And he said also, look, he's like, yes, you know, you could be missing some great players, but he said, if you are in this league, you are a great player. I don't care if you're the 15th guy. You're an NBA player. You're a great player. You stay ready for these opportunities. Also talk these opportunities. And over the last few years, we've seen it consistently with Tom Thibodeau's teams, how when that rotation gets tweaked, the production doesn't really drop off.
And that's just the expectation. And he's matter-of-fact about it. And his guys are matter-of-fact about it.
Garland nearly spun that one in, gets fouled, and will shoot two.
But it's so important that...
Here's our...
He sure has, especially for the veterans on that team. Direct, precise.
Here's Brunson. Brunson back in, off on that three. He had 16 points in the first, and that's out of bounds off of Huckporty. An 18-point advantage on New York. Both teams playing the second half of a back-to-back. Garland, little push off, runner is short. And Achua able to corral the rebound. Bridges stood up, flings it out to Brunson.
You see where Okoro's sitting, where Jalen Brunson has that one-on-one right on the elbow.
Yeah.
He's ready to send that second guy.
Merrill comes up with a deflection. It'll stay with New Max Strus. Here's Okoro surging in and laying it home. Knicks have turned right to 11 points for Cleveland as Brunson is going to get called for an offense. He will have to try and navigate to halftime without their point guard as Garland gets fouled. Darius Garland pushed from behind. And Garland grabbing at his head in the aftermath of it. Been a rough go. And that is the one scenario in which you could be in big season, an all-star this year. A key part of what the Cavs have been signed for Cleveland. We'll continue to watch that as the game goes along. 21-point Cavs lead. They have dominated the Knicks from jump, getting whatever they've wanted on the offensive end. Knicks down Josh Hart in this game as Merrill comes up with the easy steal. 9th turnover for New York. Strus bounces underneath and Merrill lays it in.
Cut.
Cavs 68% from the floor. Achua unable to finish. Towns, what a follow from Carl. Okoro left alone, short on a three. Towns the rebound. Jalen Brunson had 16 points in the first, but on the bench right now with 3 fouls. Here's Achua. Achua fading away, left it short. Well short.
Yeah, a lot of standing on the perimeter offensively for New York right now. A lot of watching someone go one-on-one.
Mitchell drags out Towns. Here comes the help with Bridges. Mitchell finds Merrill. Catch, fire, off. Achua. Push shot is off. Here comes Mitchell. Feeding Strus underneath. Went off the hands of Mobley in the league in offensive turnover percentage. And the Knicks are 6th. Here's Towns. Towns bustling baseline. A little pivot and the finish. Plus the foul. He had 116 points and 40 rebounds. Just the second Knick ever to have at least points and 40 boards over a 3-game span. The 1990. Poke from behind by Payne. Cavs retain possession. Strus drives it, kicks it. Mitchell hits it from 3.
Max Strus, the facilitator in this ball game.
You pointed it out early coach. He has 6 assists now. Of 8 from 3.
And that's what you have to do, find other ways to be impactful. He's doing a great job of getting to the paint, finding his teammates. Then he'll get a shot in flow that feels good, that looks good, that goes through the net.
Mobley, insistent. 71.5 for Cleveland. Payne can't twirl it in. Here comes Mobley, leading the break. Mitchell, you bet.
No urgency in picking up the basketball, no urgency in getting matched up.
21.5 for Mitchell, largest lead of the game for Cleveland. It is 24. Bridges, bounces, 4 to shoot. Achua flips it up and off. Allen the rebound, and the 5 on the shot clock. Strus lost his footing, gets it to Mitchell. He will hoist. It's hit down on a burner. Bridges can't bank it in.